Hello and welcome to 15 Minutes of Love for October 16th, 2024. And we've just been having, again, a really interesting time, weather-wise, societal change-wise, and hopefully personal-wise as well. I'm hoping that you have found this last few weeks, especially with the eclipses, to be really foundational and grounding, clearing away things that you no longer need, that didn't serve you, and bringing in things that really will carry you forward for the next several months to years. So, generally we focus on something for the community, for the world, for the greater good, for 15 minutes. And I think for tonight's 15 minutes of love, I would really like each of us to focus on bringing in the energy into our being, to feel the groundedness, the increased isn't the right word, the connection to Source in a way that you perhaps have not felt as deeply in the past. So using this 15 minutes, asking to have the energy, to have the intuition, the intent, to bring in what you have not been able to bring in previously, deepening that connection in a way that you have not been able to previously. So whatever energetic changes, mental, emotional, physical changes that need to occur to have that deeper connection, we're going to ask for that now. So if you're new to 15 Minutes of Love, I just want to demonstrate a callback. I use the drum to keep us grounded in meditation and moving forward. So our consciousness is always kind of moving forward in flux. But there is a callback so that you know that it's time to come back to your body, to come back to your physical space, that the meditation is coming to an end. So the drumming is just that constant beat, and then when we're ending the meditation, you'll hear a change in the rhythm. I'll do that 3 times, and then you'll hear a fast rhythm, and then the slower 7 beats. And that will be the cue for you to come back. So let us begin our 15 minutes. Bring yourself into a comfortable position. Feet on the floor. Turn off any notifications on your cell phone if you have your cell phone close by. Just putting yourself physically in a place where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15-20 minutes or so. Get very comfortable. Close your eyes. Let's take a few deep breaths together. In through the nose, pause, exhaling, pause. So we'll do that rhythm a few more times. Inhaling for 4 to 5 seconds, holding 4 to 5 seconds, exhaling the same 4 to 5 seconds, pause 4 to 5 seconds. So inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhaling, hold, exhaling, hold, and then bringing yourself back to a normal, comfortable deep but steady, comfortable breathing rhythm. Letting go of any anxiety, any tension, any have-tos or should-dos. Any physical tension. And as thoughts come up, just observe and let them go. You can look at them another time. And settle in if you need to. Reposition. And we will begin our 15 minutes of love. Wow. Overflowing to new capacity for connection to divine self. Giving us the opportunity to stay connected, to stay calm, to stay grounded, even through times of uncertainty or chaos, sadness. Everything we need is within, that connection to divine, to our higher selves. It all lives within us. So thank you for joining me for 15 minutes of love tonight. Our next meeting, our next session of 15 minutes of love will be November 6th. And there is the time change. We go to Pacific here in the Pacific Northwest, Daylight Standard Time. So if you are in Arizona, and some of you are, you will align with Mountain Time. So Pacific Time will be an hour later, 7 p.m. your time. So thank you for joining me. And if you would like an invitation to join live on the evenings that I do live sessions, just go to the website, facilitatedhealingarts.com, and sign up for I do a little newsletter. I do offer group distance Reiki twice a month, kind of the opposite of this format. There's no video or audio, but it's an opportunity to receive in a group setting. You just kind of come as you are, you check in, placing yourself again in a meditative state, and I send Reiki energy, healing energy, for about 30 minutes to anyone who is open to receiving it. So if that's an interest to you, again, go to the website, and I will see you again on November 6th for 15 minutes of love. Until then, be well.